Hi, guys. Thank you for tuning in today. I am so embarrassed to share this with you. I'm going to be honest with you and give you the real raw deal on what my laundry room used to look like. This is a laundry room flip for only $65. You know, your girl is very, um, she likes to save some coins, and I hope that you do too. And in this flip, I'm going to show you how I did that. And I'm going to also show you my embarrassing moments in my laundry room. You're watching Tammy B. Jones, where if you don't want to buy it, then just DIY it with your home inspire. Okay, just as I said, this is my laundry room, you guys. I can't believe that this is a part of my house, but this is a neglected room and it became a store it all space. And my husband kind of runs the laundry room, so this has become his storage space, and this is how he stores things in his storage space. And he thinks it's organized, but I beg to differ. And we had so many appliances when we first got married that he didn't want to get rid of his things, and I didn't want to get rid of my things. We were like Martin and Gina in that episode where we kept everything and we tried to see who whose things should go. Well, needless to say, it just became an overflow and it took over our laundry room to the point that we can't really enjoy our laundry room because it's so much stuff in here. And I think a spider is hidden somewhere in this room. So, you guys, I cleaned out as much as I could prior to getting started. And I wanted to share with you how I had to remove all of the racks that was on the wall, and I'm using this very user friendly for any female, even a kid could use this type of drill. And this used to have racks and they were hanging here, but they fell like years ago and no one has bothered to put them back up. Now, these three racks never was used for detergent or but the purpose of what they were put here for. They were used for everything but that, as you saw appliances. So I once thought that I would paint this wall red, but I use a latex paint. And if you use a latex paint on oil-based paint, it really never sticks. So it constantly peeled off the more I painted, the more it peeled off. So I kind of like said forget about it. And even to this day, you can still peel it off just like rubber. It's so soft, like some form of plastic, soft plastic. But as you'll see here, I'm going to peel just a little bit to show you exactly how easy it is to peel this off, almost like wallpaper, but it is latex paint on top of already an oil-based paint. So anyway, before when you're getting started to painting, you can either do this caulking your nail holes first, or you can do it after. I'm going to choose to do this after I paint. So the items that I'm using today are going to be this Edger Pro right here, and you can put a stick in it so you can reach those high corners. I also found this little bad boy here for an edger, and it was only $2.97, and I just got some extra edging sheets and a stick to screw it into. So I dust all behind my laundry room, and boy was it dusty back there. Oh my gosh. And now I am dusting off all the walls and checking for cobwebs and anything that could get in the way of my painting. So I used my edger to edge out the wall, and you guys, if I could really block myself out from doing this, I would have. So I'm just gonna deal with the gray screen for now. So I just kept going with my edger because it was covering this latex paint like it was no tomorrow, and I was so happy. And then, you guys, this I'm going to talk to you about in another video. But I found this cabinet and it was a steal, $25. You guys, in the next video, I'm going to take you with me and show you where I got it and how you can go and find deals like this for yourself. This is a solid oak wood cabinet, and I only needed just this one cabinet, and it has three doors, and it's very solid in the wood frame. So voila, you guys, look what I did. I'm so excited. My laundry room flip for $65 turned out great. I'm going to come on in and I'm going to show you just what I used and how I did this. Starting with the bins up top, you guys saw me haul those. Um, Like last year, sometime November or December, I just never opened the packs. And I was like, use what you have before you decide to buy. The racks that are painted gold, I already had those. Those were the racks that had fallen down. And then I paid $9.99 for a box of these hangers, 30 count. And I love that they were white and gold. So they was a perfect match for my room. I already own these candles, so I didn't have to buy any candles. And the wall, the concrete wall, the brick wall, of course, you know I had to paint it. I think the wall looks so much better white. And these pictures actually has a color, a hint of gray, a hint of gold, and it also has an olive color that was pulling out some of the gray paint. Now the wall color is gray, and I painted these frames that I got from Walmart. Live, laugh, love, and choose happy. The washer and dryer I already had. I just pushed them together. I think it looks so clean, pushed together like that, and it looks more like a set instead of having something in between the two. And also, you guys, here are the cabinets. I'm so excited. I painted them a light gray. I thought having a light gray off of the warm gray walls would be a great match. And it absolutely looks adorable. And I left the inside brown because it didn't make any sense to paint it when you're going to be chipping the paint when you're storing items. Have anybody ever heard of this soap for your laundry? My husband brought it home, but I've been afraid to use it. It says it makes your whiter clothes whiter. I also sometimes like to put a little bit of Fabulosa in my laundry, but that was a shower caddy, of course, you already know. And I had it from Dollar Tree, so I just sprayed it gold to have extra storage. And I absolutely love this sign. I got this sign from Walmart as well for $9. So behind the door frame, I decided to put hooks there because my husband loved hanging things from the wall. And just so he won't be putting any more holes into the wall, I went ahead and installed hooks for him already. Even on this um, clothing rack, there's hooks at the bottom, so you have plenty of places to hang his raincoats and work jackets and things like that. Because we kind of use this room sometimes a little bit as a mud room as well. So you remember I bought this from Hobby Lobby. Absolutely love it, and I sprayed it gold. Now I also have more clothing line racks there, and the bins at the bottom, the three buttons at the bottom, I use them for my DIY items. These two mats on the floor came from Walmart as well as, and so did the hamper. The mats were $4.84 a piece, and the hamper was $9.97. And it's so perfect in that corner, and it does not affect the dryer from opening and closing at all. Absolutely love the hangers. So I can use them to when I'm doing my clothing, and I can put, instead of putting things in a dryer or folding things up and putting it in a basket, you can go ahead and put it on a hanger. So I wanted my bins to be closed and see-through proof because there's no telling what might end up inside those bins. So because the top three has been dedicated to my husband. Also, by pushing the dryers and the wash machine together, I can use it as a counter space to fold clothes. Over here in the corner is where I store my paint because I also store my paint into my laundry room. I don't have a place anywhere in the house that I can keep it, and I wanted to keep my paint for touch up areas. So over here is where my paint is going to be, but also I need a place to store my mops and brooms. So Go Lombard Pro couldn't have reached out to me in a better time to collab with me on this video. They provided me with the best broom holder for my laundry room. It is a number one recommended mop holder and broom holder, and it holds up to 11 tools. And it can go into any storage room, inside your broom closet, your backyard, or your garden, wherever you keep your tools at. Um, I'm using it in my laundry room, and the color was perfect, dead on, because my laundry room is gray. And I absolutely love the way it looks and all of its compartments on it. So So you will have to drill a hole in the wall first in order to install it if you're drilling it through sheetrock. If you're drilling it through a wood panel, you can disregard this part. But after you drill your holes, you will have to use what they call the screw supports to keep it to protect your sheetrock, to keep things from falling or coming loose. It was easy to install. It didn't take any time. I didn't have to get any help, and I actually love the way it looks. I'm really loving that it has extra arms for support, so you can actually double up your tools, your broom, your mop. You can double hang them, as I'm showing you here with the drill. I'm sorry. It has 6 arms that you can pull out, and you can use it to hang your dust cloths, your cleaning rags, um, raincoats, umbrellas, whatever you want to hang on here, you can. I'm using it for my broom, my mop, and this is so tight. It has a nice soft rubber grip to keep your mops from slipping down. So once you slide it in there, it is not coming out. And you guys, as you can see, they are not touching the floor, so I can comfortably put my paint down below for storage. So I am so happy I have a storage place for everything now. You guys can get this item on Amazon, this mop and broom holder on Amazon, and I do have a coupon code for you. It will be Tammy VIP. So I hope you check it out in the description box to find out more about this item. You'll definitely like it because I certainly do. I couldn't stop playing with it when I first put it up. And even now in this picture, I've had this up for now 2 weeks and I'm still falling in love with it. Well, guys, thanks so much for watching and please enjoy the rest of the pictures of the laundry room. Appreciate you for coming by. Love you guys. Bye.